Hardy Trees for Oklahoma Planting by O. M. Morris. The varieties of trees that are in greatest demand are those that are desired for general planting. The first purpose of the planter is the formation of a windbreak or shelter belt, and next, the production of shade and other comforts that may be derived from the presence of a grove of trees. The growing of posts and fuel timber is also attracting a great deal of attention, and the farmers desire to plant their windbreaks and woodlots of such varieties of trees as will produce all the desirable features of windbreak and produce timber of suitable size and character for posts and fuel. To be suitable for general planting, the trees should make a rapid growth, be extremely hardy, and of such a character that they will require a minimum of care, cultivating, and attention during the formative period of growth. This confines the list of trees for general planting to a very select number, including black locust, white elm, soft maple, Russian mulberry, catalpa, hackberry, sycamore, honey locust, and Osage orange. There are many other trees that are very hardy and make a rapid growth, but do not possess all the characteristics desired. The following description of trees named is here given in order to assist those who desire to make up a very select list of a few trees for general planting. The selection of a variety is very important, as it may mean the difference between profit and loss, or good growth and no growth. For planting about school grounds and in public places where a good shade tree is desired, there is nothing better known than the American or white elm. This is a native tree, and when full grown, attains a height of 100 feet and a trunk diameter of 5 or 6 feet. It forms a round, broad, sweeping top. It grows rapidly and adapts itself well to all kinds of soil. The wood is hardy, heavy, strong, difficult to split, and durable when placed in contact with soil. It makes good fuel, but the principal value of a tree lies in its use as a shade tree, and for that purpose it ranks first among all the trees grown in Oklahoma. It does not grow as rapidly for the first few years of its life as does the soft maple and black locust, but it far surpasses these trees in all purposes where a good shade tree is part of the object for which the tree is planted. The catalpa is a splendid tree for planting in Oklahoma, but its highest value is realized only in thick plantings made for the purpose of growing post and pole timber. The black locust grows very rapidly and forms a very pretty tree. It does not make a large tree, however, as some of the other forms, but for a quick growth it is one of the best that can be planted. Some of the fault urged against this tree are its tendency to sprout from its roots and to blow over badly where it is exposed to the wind. Another objection to the tree is that it is especially subject to the attacks of an insect known as the black locust borer. The insect is new in Oklahoma and seems capable of doing a great deal of damage. The soft maple is a splendid tree to plant for quick results. This tree in Oklahoma frequently attains a height of 40 feet and a trunk diameter of 3 or 4 feet. It is well adapted to planting on good soil and responds very quickly to cultivation, but suffers greatly if neglected. It is not adapted to close planting, and the wood is soft and easily broken while green. It makes a poor fuel and rots quickly when placed in contact with soil. It ranks next to the elm for general shade and growth purpose where it is not expected to produce wood of any special value. The hackberry is a tree somewhat after the type of the elm, for smaller in size and slower in growth. It is best adapted to planting on second bottom land and growing in groves for the purpose of windbreaks and shade formation. The sycamore is a very large native tree that can be grown on any kind of soil. If well cultivated and properly cared for, it makes a rapid growth. It is a very large tree when grown to full size and is especially adapted to planting in positions where one tree is to occupy a prominent place on the grounds of public parks or school grounds, but it does not make a first-class shade. All trees, should be carefully cultivated for 3 or 4 years after they had been set. They should have entire use of the land for a larger space around the trees, and the soil should be well manured and fertilized, and the trees protected from animals. A common mistake is made in transplanting trees that have grown in the nursery out to the open ground, where a long slender trunk is exposed to the hot sun without any protection. It is a better plan to set smaller trees or to spend considerable effort in protecting the trunk of trees taken from the nursery row.